Peace, 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 love, prosperity, abundance, self-love, self-care, wisdom, knowledge, patience, understanding. Salam alaikum. Me how grand rising and grand rising and grand rising and we are rising to the top family. I had a lot of rest today. I was supposed to go to a party, but man, it's been raining in New York City since today's Sunday. I'm recording this video Sunday. But it's been raining since Saturday. Yeah, so I had to call one of my girlfriends. Like, girl, let's just, you know what I'm saying? And she has to work today. So I was like, yeah, just get some sleep. Because when we go out to party, we like Africans, we party till whenever, you know? So, yeah, I had to take this, I told her to take the time off. And I needed to rest. I've been cleaning my apartment. They're renovating, so it's a lot of stuff that I'm doing by myself, but I had a lot of rest today. I really did. Family, today I'm going to talk about healing. I don't know, sometimes when I drink water, it tastes so good. Family, today I'm gonna talk about healing. I sound Jamaican. We're gonna talk about healing. So I wrote some stuff down. I believe I've talked about this, but my spirit want me to talk about this again. So I am gonna talk about this again. Whatever the Illuminati has done, they've done it. Whatever the Matrix has done, they've done it. AI is here to stay. We can't stop it. We just gotta learn how to maneuver around it and how to just live life, you know. AI is not going to stop you from paying bills. The Illuminati ain't going to stop you from paying bills. But before I read this, right? Last week, I don't recall what day it was, but I went outside. I had dropped my son off at school, and I was just going for a walk, right? Just walking. And I look up, I look up, you know, I see, something just told me look up, so I just looked up. And the sky didn't feel right. Now again, not everybody see with their third eye here. When I'm working on a client, sometimes they open me up and I see. One time I was watching something on YouTube and I seen the person's aura. It felt like the person was inside the fire, you know what I'm saying? And I looked at it, I was like, hold on. I thought I was bugging. Sometimes when I go somewhere, I'm more of a feeling person. You know, sometimes I feel. But most of the time when I'm working on a client, if they need me to see where I need to focus the energy, I always say they, referring to God, the angels, whoever you want to call on. You know, they will open me up, I'll see, and it close again. Most of the time I feel with my hands. When I touch the person, my hands will just tell me where to go. You know, so there's a lot of senses. It's not just here. So everybody's different. It's clairvoyant, clairaudio. It's a lot of ways that people get messages. So I look up and I was like, there's some, I just couldn't pinpoint what was going to happen, but I said, something ain't right. I kept looking up. I said, something ain't right. You know how you look up to the sky and you see the blue clouds and the white clouds? It was just straight up white. The white, you don't see nothing. There's no bird. You can't see. It's just straight white. So I kept looking. I said, God, what's going to happen? Universe, divine, what's going to happen? Something don't feel right. And I kept saying this. I said, something don't feel right. Something don't feel right. So I ended up going to the supermarket. And I bought a few stuff, and it came out to $9.99. So it was $9.99. My attention shifted from looking up to the sky to checking my receipt. I was like, oh my God, it's $9.99. I was excited. 2 days after noticing the sky, the Texas fire, the fire in Texas, Lord, I was like, wow. Is it Texas or California? I think it's Texas. I was like, wow. But again, I just knew something wasn't right. Yeah. I wanted to just share that with you all. And again, I said today's message is about healing. And I know a lot of people ask, how do you heal? How do you heal? How do you heal? Now I'm going to say, I don't have my glasses on, so please pardon me. I would say the first step to healing, the first step to your freedom, my freedom, our freedom, is safety. Find a place that you can ground yourself and feel protected. Not feel harm, but feel protected. Look for people who can offer you love, support, understanding, and care. You want me to read that again? The first step to healing is safety. You need to make sure that wherever you're going to be at, you feel safe. And whoever you're going to be talking to, you need to know that that person is going to give you that loving support. It could be family, it could be friends, it could be anybody. The person is caring. They understand it. They're not going to judge you. They understand it. And the most important thing is connect with your higher power. Connect with God. Connect with Buddha, Allah, whatever you want to call it. Connect with the universe. Have that special connection. Have that relationship. Don't go on social media and let somebody tell you, do this. This is how you got to talk to God. No. Let God be your mother. Let God be your father. Let God be your grandmother. Let God be your grandfather. Let God be that friend that you can go to and not feel judged. Have that communication. Talk to God. There's no professional way of talking to God. See, my grandmother is my mama. She was the only person that sometimes I would call and I would cry like, Mama. And then I would just tell, she was my safety net. I talked to my birth mother, but I've never cried over the phone to my birth mother before. Never, I haven't done that. But my grandmother was alive, I did it. Even now that she's my spirit guide, I still call her name and sometimes I'll cry. If I have to tell her something, I'll just cry. When I want to talk to God, I just talk. And if I have to cry, I'll cry. I'm sharing this with you because you need to feel safe. That's the first step. I'm going to leave this message here. I love you. Give yourself a hug. And breathe in. First step to your journey of healing. Okay? I love you. African kisses. One love.